Kindly resume your seats. Honorable members, prayers. Almighty God, we humbly beseech thee to look with favor upon this Youth Impact Parliament. Grant that it might perform its high duty as in thy sight. Give divine guidance to the executive director of the movement. Endow members of Parliament with discernment and vision, integrity and courage, that through the labors of this Youth Parliament, the interests and wishes of the members may be well and truly served, and thy good purposes for the common human life be realized in our midst. Amen. O God, grant us a vision for our Youth Parliament, fair as it might be, a fraternity of righteousness, where none shall wrong his neighbor, a fraternity of plenty, where evil and poverty shall be done away with, a fraternity of brotherhood, where all success shall be founded in service, and honor shall be given to the deserving. A fraternity of peace, where the Youth Parliament shall rest on the will of its members, and the love for the common good. Bless the effort of those who struggle to make this vision a living reality. Inspire and strengthen our people, that they may give time, thought, and sacrifice to speed the day of the coming beauty of the Youth Impact Parliament, Ghana. Amen. Honorable members, you may resume your seats. Honorable members, let's move straight to item 2 on the order paper, which is communication from founding fathers. Honorable members, indulge me as I read the communication from our founders. Dear members of the Fourteenth Parliament of Youth Impact Movement, on this special occasion, we, the founding fathers of Youth Impact Movement, extend our warmest regard. As we mark the final sitting of the Fourteenth Parliament, we are filled with pride over your accomplishments. When we began this journey to amplify young voices and empower emerging leaders, we envisioned a movement that would spark meaningful change. Today, that vision has come to life through your unwavering commitment and remarkable contributions. Your advocacy, innovation, and leadership have been a beacon of hope. You have challenged norms, championed inclusivity, and stood firm for a more just and sustainable world. From climate action and education reform to mental health and equality, your efforts have made a real difference. As this chapter closes, we encourage you to celebrate your achievements, cherish the bonds formed, and carry forward the experiences gained. The movement doesn't end here. This is only the beginning of a greater impact ahead. Congratulations once again. We are immensely proud of you. Honorable members, that was the communication from our founding fathers. Item 3, which is communication from the Speaker. Honorable members, it is with deep honor and gratitude that I address you today at this final sitting of the Fifth Parliament. Serving as your Speaker has been an extraordinary privilege, and I warmly welcome each and every one of you to this significant moment in our journey. Throughout our term, we have shared a common mission: to be agents of positive change and to shape a legacy that uplifts our generation. Together, we have carried out responsibilities with commitment, purpose, and passion. Let us take pride in what we have accomplished. Through spirited debates, thoughtful resolutions, and strong partnership, we have championed important causes and amplified the voices of the unheard. Even in the face of challenges, our unity and shared vision have remained our greatest strength. We have created an environment where respect, inclusivity, and empathy thrive, bridging differences and building consensus for the greater good. Honorable members, our collective efforts have not only influenced policies, but also transformed lives and communities, sowing the seed of hope for a more equitable future. As this term ends, let me take that again. As my term ends, I urge you to continue being voices of courage and compassion. Leadership does not end with the closing of this chapter. Rather, it evolves. You carry forward a legacy of empowerment, and the world will continue to need your bold ideas and principled action. I am confident that the next Parliament will build upon this strong foundation. Let us support and inspire them as they take up the mantle and stir the youth impact movement into its next chapter with vision and vigor. Honorable members, finally, I want to thank each and every one of you for your dedication, resilience, and belief in power of youth leadership. I am honored to have walked this path with you. May the lessons we have learned and the bonds we have formed guide you as you continue to lead and serve. The journey doesn't end here. Your impact is only the beginning. Nagode. If you don't understand, Nagode means thank you. Honorable members, item 4, business committee statement. May I invite the majority leader of this August House to lay the business committee statement for the last time.
Must you add for the last time? Okay. Mr. Speaker, is it compulsory for you to add for the last time?
Yeah, very necessary.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for me to do my last honors as the majority leader of the 5th Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament. Mr. Speaker, honorable members of the 5th Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament of Youth Impact Movement, I rise to present the Business Committee report outlining the agenda of the 9th and the final sitting of the second session of the 5th Parliament scheduled for Saturday, August 8, 2026 in the forenoon. Mr. Speaker, as customarily, the sitting will commence with prayers, followed by communication from our founding fathers and the Speaker. These communications will provide reflections and insights on the vision of Youth Impact Movement and the journey of this Parliament. Thereafter, the Business Committee reports will be presented, detailing the day's proceedings. The conclusive business segments will begin with a statement on the impact and the challenges of the 5th Parliament, summarizing key milestones, achievements, and the hurdles encountered in advancing youth development and democratic engagement. This will be followed by the Appointment Committee reports covering the vetting process and recommendations for Youth MPs to serve in the upcoming 6th Parliament, including the names and constituencies of the nominees. Following that, the House will proceed to the ratification of nominations for the 5th Parliament's leadership, after which the Clerk and the Marshal department will be officially sworn in to serve in the 6th Parliament. Mr. Speaker, as we approach the final moments of this parliamentary term, members will be given the opportunity to share their dissolution comments with special statements from the minority and the majority leaders, offering reflections, acknowledgements, and gratitude. This will be followed by dissolution remarks from the Speaker. The sitting will conclude with a formal motion for adjournment sine die, officially bringing the 5th Parliament of Youth Impact Movements and Youth Impact Parliament to a close. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to present my final Business Committee report to this August House. I thank you.
The Business Committee statement has been laid and is before the House. It's now time for inputs. Honorable members, in the absence of any inputs, the Business Committee report or statement is accordingly adopted by the House. Honorable members, I think let's take item 5, which is the introduction of Youth MPs present. Honorable members, this item on the other paper, this item on the other paper is very, very necessary. So when it gets to your turn, please, it should be very brief. Very, very brief, because we are already behind time. So let's start from the minority backbench. When it gets to your turn, you mention your name, the constituency, and the leadership position, that's all. So, honorable member, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Emmanuel Anyadomo, Youth MP for YIP.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I respond to Amananda, Youth MP for the good people of Ningo Prampram constituency. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Abdul Majid Halidu Ibrahim, Youth MP for Lower Manyakrobo constituency. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'm Agbaxode Selassie, an observer from Ankrah.
I am Constantina Tonam Afi Agbanola Duga, Youth MP for Okere constituency and second deputy speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm Thomas Katasu, Youth MP of Ayawaso East.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker and the Guest House, for the opportunity granted me. I'm Doche Samson, the Youth MP for the lovely people of Kwango Afram Place North, and the first Deputy Minority Whip of this August House. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and the Guest House. My name is Donovan Magbles, Youth MP for South Tong constituency, the Minority Chief Whip of this House. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I am Robert Fiaonu, the Youth MP for Krachi's constituency, the Vice Chairperson on the Intelligence Committee, and then the Deputy Minority Leader of this House. Mr. Speaker, I'm very glad.
Honorable member, I made it clear.
To be short.
No,
Mr.
please,
Speaker.
you are out of order. You are out of order.
Thank
please,
you.
resume your seats.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, the August House, for the opportunity. I'm Wanda Nicodemus Dzameshie, the Youth MP for the good people of Anlo constituency, the Minority Leader of this August House, the Chair of the Intelligence Committee, and the Leader of the political proceedings of this House. I thank you.
Let's move to the majority side. But when I heard the leader of the political business of the house, I don't know what that means. But I guess in our chamber we don't have anything as such. Honorable member, please let's proceed. Honorable member, please, you have the floor.
I'm Edmond Kekel Dokma, an interim MP.
I am Adams Yawa Salikem, the MP for Asin North constituency.
Order.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Enoch Sodoji, the first Deputy Speaker for this August House, and then the MP for Sege constituency. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, for the last time. I wish we had a general election so that we will know the MPs that fill their constituency woefully. My name is Sifas, the Youth MP for Tano South, and then the Vice Chairperson of the External Affairs Committee. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I am Atipo Hwakbe, Youth MP for Okaiko North constituency. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Ruth Ama Agbevia, the Youth MP for Ayawaso North, and I'm the chairperson for the Gender and Child. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Kunugbe Orlando, aka Gigave, Youth MP for Curtis South Constituency. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. My name is Charles Adonu, Honorable Charles Adonu. I am the Youth MP for West Constituency, and then also the External Affairs Chairperson. Honorable Speaker, I think anyone in this house can just call me Akato because it's a very good name. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity. My name is Bless Agoso, Youth MP for Karachi in Chumuru. I'm the second Deputy Majority Whip. Thank you.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I go by the name Nyante Emmanuel, Youth MP for Afajato South Constituency, and also the first Deputy Majority Whip of the House. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. The name is Believe Agoso, the Majority Whip of the House.
Thank you, Speaker in the House. I'm Vixen Bright Selom, Youth MP for Hall Constituency, the only commercial in Volta region. Of course, Mr. Speaker, I'm one of the longest standing members of this House, and also Deputy Leader. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I'm Hubert Agbaxode, the Youth MP for Akatsi North Constituency, and also the Majority Leader for the 5th Parliament and the Leader of Government Business. Thank you.
Honorable members, we have come to the end of the introduction of the Youth MPs. Honorable members, let's proceed. Honorable members, let's proceed. You have been in this house for 1 year, 1 full year. If you don't know the name of the speaker, then I don't think you should be in this chamber. Honorable members, let's move to item 6, which is statement on impact of 5th Parliament. This will be presented by the Deputy Executive Director in charge of Legislative Affairs, Honorable Amano Dina.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and then the guest house. Mr. Speaker, I thank you all, and I can see everybody is looking very beautiful and handsome this morning. Mr. Speaker, I'm here to present a statement of impact that the 5th Parliament had as far as its parliamentary year is concerned. Mr. Speaker, distinguished members, I rise today to present a statement on the impact of the 5th Parliament under the Youth Impact Movement. As we bring this parliamentary term to a close, it is both fitting and necessary that we pause to consolidate our gains, milestone, and the enduring legacy that this parliament had left behind. Mr. Speaker, the 5th Parliament had nothing other than been transformational. Throughout its tenure, we have been united by a common vision to empower young people through active civic engagement, democratic participation, and leadership development. This parliament has served as a beacon of hope for young people across Ghana, Africa, and beyond, demonstrating that the youth are not merely the leaders of tomorrow, but capable leaders of today, serving with courage, intellect, innovation, and integrity. Mr. Speaker, one defining moment of our tenure was the establishment of Ghana's first bicameral youth legislature. Can I get a yeah for that? Yeah. This historic achievement fundamentally transformed youth parliamentary engagement by creating a two-chamber legislative system that enriched our members' understanding of governance, strengthened the institutional collaboration, and provided a more practical and immersive parliamentary experience. Mr. Speaker, over the one-year tenure of office, we have convened 13 physical sittings and 1 virtual sitting, during which we have deliberated on pressing national youth-related issues, engaged in robust debates, and deepened our appreciation of parliamentary proceedings and democratic governance. Mr. Speaker, the impact of our work extended far beyond the walls of this chamber. Through a series of virtual seminars and engagements, we have had the opportunity to have expert engagements which have benefited our members immensely. Mr. Speaker, I'm pleased to announce that on the 17th of March 2026, Youth Impact Parliament paid a courtesy call on Right Honorable Usman Bagban, Speaker of the 8th Parliament and 9th Parliament, and observed live proceedings and as well as interacting with MPs. Can I get a yeah for that? Mr. Speaker, furthermore, several distinguished members of Ghana's Parliament honored our sitting by sharing their knowledge, experience, and mentorship. Among them were Honorable Emmanuel Bedra, Honorable Kwame Gakpo, Honorable Kofi Ato, Honorable Etonam James Fululu, Honorable Divine Bossen, Honorable Peter Nochukote, Honorable Frank Efriye, Honorable Edem Kofi Potosu, Honorable Edem Agbana, Honorable Kojo Mpon Kruma, and Honorable Isaac Adenatem. Honorable, can I get a yeah for that? Yeah. Youth Impact Parliament, over 5 years in office, had grown immensely. And I can say without any doubt that we are the best youth movement in Ghana. Yeah. Mr. Speaker, the 5th Parliament also proven to be a very powerful catalyst for the personal growth and life-changing opportunities. I'm pleased to inform that one of our members, in the person of Honorable Simon Siabi, secured an educational sponsorship of 10,000 Ghana cedis from Honorable Stephen Amwa, MP for Inshai. So can I get a yeah for that? Yeah. Beyond this, members of our members were nominated to participate in prestigious conferences, leadership forums, policy dialogues, and national engagement as a direct result from our active participation and visibility within YIP. Mr. Speaker, the successes of our members is equally evident in the leadership positions that they now occupy across various institutions. Today, many and former current members of YIP had served in student representative councils, departmental association, student unions, National Service Personnel Association, zonal council, and local government assemblies. Furthermore, Mr. Speaker, YIP has demonstrated that we have trained generational leaders, including His Excellency, the former President, Samuel Kisi Ampedu, Madeleine, former SRC President, and the current SRC President in the person of Emmanuel Akpabli. Mr. Speaker, we had Honorable Cyril Kekeli Amevo, former NASPA President, Honorable Samson Sejofia, the current NASPA President for Adan East Constituency. We had Honorable Vanessa Asasi, and then Elisha, former Vice President. Myself, Honorable Felix Adeche, Pegita Dogbefu, and then Faith Nyanjo. We equally had Honorable Mark Bless as former SRC Speaker of Parliament. Can I get a yeah for that? Mr. Speaker, our tenure was not only characterized by legislative excellence, but also by a deliberate effort to secure a long-term sustainability of youth impact movement. One of these ambitions was the initiative we took was to launch the Youth Impact Movement Chamber Fund. Can I get a yeah for that? Yeah. This fund is to fund a visionary project established to mobilize resources for the construction of a permanent parliamentary chamber. Mr. Speaker, the launch represented a bold investment in the future of the movement and reflects our unveiling commitment of members and stakeholders to build a lasting institutional legacy. I'm delighted to report that the launch has successfully raised 17,428 Ghana cedis through the generous donations from Honorable Emmanuel Bedra, Honorable Soji Tete, Honorable George Kofi Mfojo, Honorable James Ganu, Comrade Kwame Jr., and other members from our noble institution. Can I get a yeah for that? So, honorable members have not taken note of that. I made mention that the chamber fund has raised 17,428 Ghana cedis since the inception of the launch of the fund. Can I get a yeah for that? Mr. Speaker, honorable members present, the momentum generated by the launch had already translated into a tangible progress. I'm pleased to inform the House that a comprehensive bill of quantity had been prepared, whilst a detailed 3D architectural design of the proposed facility has also been completed to guide the construction process. In addition, efforts are actively underway to secure a suitable parcel of land for the project, signaling our commitment to turning this vision into a living reality. Dedicated accounts have also been established to receive donations and contributions from members, partners, donors, corporate organizations, philanthropists, and well-wishers who share our visions of building a permanent home for youth impact movement. I'm therefore wish to humbly appeal to all present, as well as the general public, to support this worthy cause by contributing to the Youth Impact Movement Chamber Fund. Youth Impact Movement Chamber Fund. No contribution is too small by contributing to the YIM Chamber Fund. Donations can be made via our mobile money using the Momo ID 799-797 or our mobile money 055-159-7177. Together, we can build a permanent parliamentary chamber and administrative complex that will serve generations of young people and stand as a lasting legacy of our contribution in investing in youth development. Mr. Speaker, the Fifth Parliament also witnessed a standing act of generosity that significantly strengthened the administrative capacity of youth impact movement. During the 5th anniversary celebration, Mr. John Paul Sebavo fulfilled his pledge by donating a laptop computer to the movement. Can I get a yeah for that? This generous contribution has enhanced the efficiency of our administrative work and stand as a powerful testament that confidence and goodwill that individuals contribute impose that we can grow as youth impact movement. Another landmark achievement during the tenure of the 5th Parliament was the successful registration of our organization as Next Gen Youth Impact Movement by limited guarantee. Can I get a yeah for that? So, government of Ghana we are legally recognized by government of Ghana as a movement. Mr. Speaker, as Deputy Executive Director in charge of Parliamentary Affairs, I extend my deepest appreciation to every member in this Parliament for your dedication, sacrifice, commitment, and vision throughout this remarkable journey. Your passion for service and steadfast in belief of the ideas of this institution has demonstrated beyond doubt that the young people possess both the capacity and the determination to lead with distinction. Indeed, we have shown that the youth are not merely the leaders of tomorrow, but we are rather the youth, the leaders of today. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker and honorable members present, the 5th Parliament of the Youth Impact Movement will be remembered as a defining chapter in the history of the youth leadership and civic engagement. Its legacy extends beyond the records of debates, motions, resolutions. It is also reflected in the lives it has transformed, the leaders it has nurtured, the institutions it has strengthened, and opportunities it has created for the countless young people. As we conclude this parliamentary term, let us carry forward this remarkable legacy with renewed determination and purpose. Let us carry ourselves that we will be able to grow, understanding Ghana's democracy and beyond as we are preparing to become future responsible adults. Mr. Speaker, all honorable present, I thank you very much for your opportunity to present the statement of impact of the Fifth Parliament. I thank you very much for your attention.
Honorable members, we thank Honorable Amano Dina for presenting the statement of impact. Honorable members, may I quick to add that in addition to whatever I said, members of this House, through the leadership and training and capacity building here, I've been excelling in other positions. And let me use this opportunity to congratulate 3 of our members for becoming youth ministers at the youth government system parliamentary architecture. May I wish to congratulate Mr. Selon Brad-Vixen, as he was sworn in as Youth Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. Our own majority leader of the House, Honorable Hubert Agbaxode, was sworn in as Youth Minister for Food and Agriculture. And lastly, our member from the Senate, Honorable Cyril Kekeli-Amovro, was sworn in as Youth Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment. Honorable members, on your behalf, we say congratulations to them and may they keep going higher. Honorable members, item 7 on the order paper, appointment committee report on the six parliamentarians appointed. This will be done by our first deputy speaker, who is the chairperson of the appointments committee. Honorable First Deputy Speaker, the floor is yours.
Yes. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for this great opportunity. Appointment Committee report on Youth MPs appointed for the 6th Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament by First Deputy Speaker of Parliament. Mr. Speaker, the Committee on Appointment.
Honorable, please let me.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Appointment Report Committee on Youth MPs appointed for the 6th Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament by First Deputy Speaker of Parliament. Mr. Speaker, the Committee on Appointments in partnership with Youth Impact Movement has completed a fair and a rigorous vetting process for applicants for the 6th Parliament of the Youth Impact Parliament. Out of 175 applications received between May and June for 276 open constituencies, successful candidates were either confirmed directly and reassigned based on competition and availability. Incumbent MPs who reapplied for their constituencies were also confirmed. In total, 65 applicants were successfully assigned to represent various constituencies. This process upheld the value of fairness, integrity, and inclusivity, and we are confident that the new members will contribute meaningfully to parliamentary discourse and community development. Yes, due to time factor, I will not mention the names of the MPs, so the Hamza will capture it as such.
Honorable, please urge the table office or the answer department to capture the report in its entirety as if it has been read on the floor.
So, I conclude.
Table office, please take note as he read the conclusion of the report.
I conclude. Mr. Speaker, I respectfully move the motion that the report be adopted for the composition of the 6th Parliament. Thank you.
Honorable members, I want to thank the First Deputy Speaker, who happens to be the chairperson for the Appointments Committee, for doing a good work and getting us the new set of parliamentarians for the 6th Parliament. Honorable Chairperson, we say Ayiko and thank you very much. Honorable members, item 8, ratification. Yes, honorable members, I forgot. You see, when you are expiring, the ideas also expires. You get it? So, honorable members, let's adopt report of the appointment committee. As many that are in favor that we adopt the report of the appointments committee, say aye. Those against, say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The appointments committee report is hereby adopted by the House. Honorable members, ratification of nominees for the 6th Parliament leadership. Honorable members, I have the list of the nominees for the leadership. So I will start by mentioning the non-members of Parliament first. We have Deputy Marshal VIP Protection, Ebenezer Yaozo. Deputy Marshal, Emergency Response, James Asase Kasa. Assassin Cancer, is that how to mention it? Deputy Marshal in charge of Information Security, Sheila Ofori. Deputy Marshal in charge of physical security, Obed Patu Tete. Marshal, Godsway Ankrah. Assistant Clerk, Pro Temple, Bridget Sherita Ponyo. Assistant Clerk, Relations, Matilda Yarira Nanama Tojru. Assistant Clerk in charge of Accounts, Georgina Mausi Ama Gaba. Assistant Clerk in charge of Affairs, Judith Mamle Olite Vigbedo. Honorable members, it is a noun. It is a noun. Deputy Clerk in charge of publicity, Matilda Akosia Dosia. Deputy Clerk in charge of finance, Victoria Nuchuvi. Deputy Clerk in charge of operations, Sandra Mausi Be. Clerk to Parliament, Rebecca Nkuptin. Then the Speaker, Constantina Etonam Afi Agbenolaoduga. Let's move to the leadership, who are parliamentarians and members of the House. We have Second Deputy Minority Whip, Ruth Ama Agbeviade. Remember here, I'm sorry if that's not how you pronounce your name. Second Deputy Majority Whip, Harriet Senanu Abude. First Deputy Minority Whip, Wakpe Atipo. First Deputy Majority Whip, Charles Adonu. Minority Chief Whip, Samson Doche. Majority Chief Whip, Bless Agoso. Deputy Minority Leader, Deputy Minority Leader, Believe Agoso. Deputy Majority Leader, Mark Bless Dumevenu. Minority Leader, Vixen Brycelum. Majority Leader, Robert Fiawonu. Second Deputy Speaker, Hubert Agbaxode. First Deputy Speaker, Wanda Nicodemus Dzameshie. Honorable members, these are the nominees for the Sixth Parliament leadership. Let me be quick to say that some of the members here that I mentioned are currently in the exams, so they are writing exams, so they are not here. Before you, I know, let me be proactive before I start raising the issues. Honorable members, these are the nominees to occupy the positions. Any comments? any comments? So let me take one each. Let me take one each from both sides. So I'll take Honorable Belief and Honorable Mark Bless. So Honorable Belief, when the mic is given to you, you can proceed.
All right. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I think I heard one lady which the whole constituency, whole central constituency. Yes, Harriet. This is a person we have given a leadership to, which hardly come for sitting. So, I'm coming. Sometimes, if you come for sitting, not sometimes. Anytime she come for sitting, we will not close. Then she will step out. So we have people who come to sitting, are not even in leadership. They wait for us till we close. But such a person doesn't come every day. But when she come, I never see that lady in the or the honorable member in this house that we are here. She's here till we close before. I stand to be corrected. So thank you very much.
Honorable Mark Bless, let me hear from you. I believe your point is well noted.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I would like to congratulate all the nominated leaders to their various positions. But Mr. Speaker, we always see it as the first day that they can do it until they disappoint us along the way. So, I will one way side with what my brother said, Honorable Belief. It's something that I've been seeing, and as a leader, you have to stand in for whatever had happened from start to end. Yes, this is a new parliament we are about to start, or a new section. This is the 6th parliament. And if we still have lapses in our leadership, I think we will still be rotating around the same tangents that we were fighting for last year. So I'll humbly appeal to your office if some adjustments can be done to that before we proceed. Thank you.
Honorable members, you see, these are the nominees I received. I didn't make the nominees list. So, honorable members, I will urge the House to accept the nominees, and let's speak to them. You hold the power. You are the parliament. So when the honorable member is not performing, you know what to do. Our standing orders has stated all the necessary rules and guidelines on how to go about this kind of issues. So honorable members, kindly let's proceed with honorable members. Kindly let's proceed with the ratification. Honorable members, I hereby put the question. As many that are in favor of the nominees for the 6th parliamentary leadership, say aye. Honorable members, I put the question again. As many that are in favor of the nominees of the 6th Parliament leadership, say aye. Those against, say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. Honorable members, may I invite all the Marshal and the Clerk that are supposed to fill in the new position to come in front as I swear them in. Honorable members, please come in front. Let me swear you in as you take the oath of office. Please. Come and join. Honorable members, order, as I swear them in. When I say I, then you mention your name. You will start by raising your right hand. I, having been appointed and you mention your role, do in the name of Almighty God swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the said Parliament as by law established, that I will uphold the integrity of the Parliament and the movement, that I will faithfully and consciously discharge my duties as a clerk or marshal. I will uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the standing orders of Parliament and the constitution of the movement. That should I, at any time, break this oath of office, I shall submit myself to the laws of the Parliament and suffer the penalty for it. So help me God. Honorable members, congratulations as you assume your role as substantive marshals and clerks in your respectful positions. Please smile, we are taking pictures. Okay, honorable members, please, you may resume your seats. Honorable members, let's proceed. Honorable Vixen, I see your hand up.
Mr. Speaker, the newly sworn in clerks and the marshals, nice watching them this morning. But we are creating opportunity for the ladies in the house, but they are not forthcoming. Day in, day out, they keep changing. I don't know whether there's a form of chameleon, but they keep on changing as well. So if they provide opportunity for them, they will not come. You see, that's the point. I've been saying this thing for a very long time, but I look as if we are playing deaf ear. And then the marshals too, let me congratulate them today. Their dressing look top notch. Their leader, he is in suit. Congratulations. I just want to say that they should maintain this dressing. We don't want to see a case by though we have some kind of improper dressing. We don't want to see that. So, Marshal, mobilize the people where the dressing should be something that you shouldn't take your eyes on. Because dressing represents you, the individual. So I have to congratulate you guys on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Vixen. Let's move to item 10, dissolution comments from parliamentarians. Honorable members, I want to inform the House that I'm taking just one from both sides. Before I hear the minority and majority leaders' dissolution remarks. So, dissolution remarks. Honorable Amano. Marshal. Okay, Honorable Amano. Please use the podium. Yeah, time. You go talk. Time. Please stand on the mic.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to make a statement before the minority and the majority leader makes their dissolution remarks. Mr. Speaker, as well as we are Youth Impact Parliament, our focus is to nurture future leaders. It is very important that I draw each one of us our attention to something critical that we have not really paid attention to, with which I want to speak to us all on this afternoon, which has to do about our mental health. We cannot have a strong future with leaders if the current generation who are to take over as future leaders are not mentally stable. A lot is happening with which we are losing the future leaders that we are training. Yesterday I had discussion with some honorable members and are of the view that if something is worrying you, speak to somebody. Talk to somebody you confide in. Don't harbor anything within you to the extent that the only result that you want to think of is suicide. 3 weeks ago, I lost one of my friends with which majority of the older members of parliament knows him. He has committed suicide. I spoke to him in the morning. He seems fine on the phone. Around 7 p.m., I was called that this is what had happened. And he is not anybody who, I don't know how to put it. So I'm employing all of us this morning that we should take our mental health very seriously. Fortunate for us who are students, we have a guidance and counseling section on campus. If you can't confide in anybody, those of us who are Roman Catholics, speak to your Roman father. Speak to your mom. Don't do anything that you would want to leave pain behind for the people who once lived with you. We cannot have responsible future leaders who are not mentally strong, who breaks down emotionally easily. Because when the going gets tough, and as future leaders, I was telling members of parliament the other time, in 2022, when I contested for SRC president, those of us who were around us at that time knew what had happened to me. Series of articles that were false. People who even didn't know my mother. My mother came into those conversations. And as Honorable Miracles Abuaji said the other time, I'll quote him, as politicians, we cannot be sensitive to insults. Articles upon articles, I still have some of them on my phone. Some said I've stored 40,000 Ghana cedis. And I was asking myself, how much is the SRC even having in the first place for me to be able to steal 40,000 in the first place? But I was fine. Anytime they meet me on campus, they were like, why is it that all those things are not affecting you? Because I've resolved that this is the space that I want to find myself in. And I'm preparing myself for that. So I want to encourage all honorable members present this afternoon that if you are going through something, speak to somebody. You shouldn't be convincing the idea of taking your own life because we do not know what the future holds for us. If for nothing at all, let's take lessons from the Cape Verdean goalkeeper, Vonzinha. Nobody knew him until that match against Spain. From that incept, his followership on Instagram grew from 50,000 followers to 27 million in a space of 3 days. And the kind of recognition he has gained around the world at 40 years old. If there's life, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity.
Honourable members, the leaders have pleaded on your behalf that I should allow more comments on the dissolution. So I think they have agreed to a certain number. So let me hear the next person. Let me hear from Honourable Belief.
All right. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for this great opportunity. All right. So I want to thank Honorable Amano for building up that my point that I have. And I just want to add to it that once we call ourselves leaders, let's involve ourselves, let's engage ourselves. Wherever that is the problems, let's talk to each other. And also, there's one thing that I always talk about is attitude of human beings. Once you want to be a leader, once you want to be a leader tomorrow, it starts today. Some of us, we are here because of the ceremony of today. But the real work is not today. The real work is after today. So if you are here, then you think that you just come and renew your membership today. Then tomorrow you will not see you again. We are begging you. I always stand and say that, personally, I don't work with numbers. I work with people that will need to work. Because sometimes leaders, people will come here, come and talk. People will come and take the glory and go. So I'm pleased with everybody. We've done well in the previous, in the 5th Parliament. Come in, please. Personally, if I'm around, I'll be here with a hit. So if you're not ready for the heat, go and look for a cooler, put under your chair. Because I don't like to be part of unserious things. I always, because as we are in conclusion, as we are here, we are brand. If you, a member here, go and mess up, they said you are part of Youth Impact Parliament. And I'm also part. So please, don't mess up. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Honorable members, it looks like honorable members are using the opportunity for dissolution comments to move into other subject matters. Please, you are warned. Honorable McBless, please stick to the dissolution remarks.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. It's such a privilege to be part of YIP and the Fifth Parliament and serving as a leader. Mr. Speaker, leadership, as we know, it's all about service. And I could say some number of members in this House have showed their commitment to service, always showing up in this House anytime being called upon, defer other activities or adjust themselves to show up always in the Fifth Parliament. And I want to commend them so that they put that momentum, multiply it as far as they can in the Sixth Parliament so that we can do things better and greater. Yeah, sometimes you wouldn't have the time, but you just have to squeeze yourself and show up. So I would encourage them to put in that much effort. Let's go all in. Let's join hands together as we are ending this tenure of the Fifth Parliament. The Sixth Parliament should be greater and better than this. Thank you very much.
We hear from Honorable Vixen. Honorable Vixen.
Thank you, Speaker in the House. I'm Vixen Bryce Salom. Youth MP Hall constituency, the only commercial seat in voter region. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, Fifth Parliament has been an interesting one. For me personally, among all the parliament that we had, I think Fifth Parliament has been the greatest. Like I always say, all of us over has interest, but don't allow your interest to perceive the objective and aim of the organization as well. As I'm here, my interest is different from yours. I know what I want, so I'll learn hard and work towards it. The reason I'm saying is that some of our members are here. This is a big platform if you don't know. We are the first bicameral legislative organization. We have been recognized as the Parliament of Ghana. I don't know how many of you know that we have been recognized as such. If you go to other parliaments too, they hold sitting once a year. Well, that's to them. But for us, we organize sitting every month. So you that you are not coming, you are doing a great disservice to yourself. Elsewhere, you'll be paying to attend some of these things. If you go to the Youth Modest Parliament, you have to pay huge amounts. You can ask Honorable Jones about it. So, like I always say, growth is non-negotiable. Growth is non-evitable. It's not always that you go to school before you learn certain things. Once I'm here, people didn't know that. People didn't know me because I pursued civil engineering. People knew me because I'm doing other things, like in the voice of Michael Akapetra, something extraordinary. So I want to plead other members that take your growth personal, and then I don't know whether you'll be fine, but let me quote from Bernard Avel. I don't know how many of you know him. He's a journalist at the City FM. He said, "Remember that you are responsible for your personal and professional growth. You have to know yourself to grow yourself. Character growth determines the height of your personal and professional growth." And he said, I should tell all of you to have a great day. Thank you very much.
Honorable members, the leadership agreed and it has been exhausted. The agreement has been exhausted. Honorable members, let me proceed to invite the minority leader to give his dissolution remarks. Honorable members, order. Honorable minority leader.
Thank you.
So far as I know, I'm the one with the powers in this house. So far as I know, I'm the one with the powers in this house. So do whatever you want to do with this information. You may proceed.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. The August House. Mr. Speaker, I'm guided. Mr. Speaker, with your indulgence, pursuant to Order 69 of the Standing Orders of Youth Impact Parliament, I hereby present my dissolution remark as the minority leader of this August House. Mr. Speaker, esteemed members of the Youth Impact Parliament, Ghana, our revered guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today marks another remindful day in the life of we Ghanaian youth as we gather here once again to bid a farewell to the 5th Parliament and dissolve this esteemed House. I'm Nicodemus Dzameshie. I stand before you as a youth MP for the good people of Anlo constituency and the minority leader of this August House with a mix of emotions. Of course, it is a moment of reflection, gratitude, and understand of accountability as I address the accomplishments and the challenges that we face together. Mr. Speaker, permit me to personally show a gesture of gratitude to the Almighty God for the journey thus far. I must acknowledge my journey with Youth Impact Parliament as a pioneering member, with a pilot session which starts on April 21st, 2021, formerly called Hotelinka University Youth Parliament. I have the opportunity to represent the good people of Anlo constituency when Parliament started its constituency representation, where I became the majority chief whip for the 1st and the 2nd Parliament, and as well as chair, vice chair, ranking, deputy ranking member, and a member of various committees. In the 3rd Parliament, I became the deputy majority leader and subsequently the majority leader, all in the same Parliament, where I handed over to become the minority leader, a position I serve till today. This position I serve taught me so many lessons, but typical among them are patience, humility, and consistency. Again, I must be grateful for having caught the Speaker's eye to receive the Speaker's Meritorious Award as the most consistent Chief Whip in the 2nd Parliament, most available leader in the 3rd Parliament, most parliamentary performance distinction award in the 4th Parliament, and a lot, Mr. Speaker, a lot. On this note, I hereby express my sincere appreciation to each and every one of you, my esteemed colleagues, especially the most strongest minority caucus, which I represent as the leader for the past 2 parliaments. Your unwavering dedication, tireless effort, and passionate commitment to the cause have been driving force behind the accomplishments of this parliament. I must admit that we have faced countless challenges, withered stormy debates, and sought to navigate the complexities of our responsibilities. Mr. Speaker, the House, throughout our term, we have convened 13 sittings, among which some are joint sittings, demonstrating our commitment to active engagement and fruitful discussions. These sittings have provided us with the opportunity to debate critical issues of national interest, propose solutions, submit position papers, and make progress on behalf of our constituents. Yet, in the face of criticism and doubt, we have often found ourselves on the stance of seeking accountability from the majority, fighting to justify our decisions and prove the value of our work. Mr. Speaker, the House again permits me to put it on record of some other milestone we have chalked together, which is our educational trip to Parliament of Ghana on Tuesday, 17th day of March 2026, which we met some members of the voter MP Caucus, and then they've given us a warm reception, taught us about how parliaments work, and then gave us some parliamentary...
Honorable, please, can you summarize it for us, respectfully?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. If I want to read all my introduction remarks today, I think we will not leave here. So, as we speak, I'm just summarizing, so that for the purpose of time, we can dissolve this against us. As a minority leader, Mr. Speaker, in fact, as chair of the Intelligence Committee, we have seen a lot of improvements as far as this August House is concerned. For the very first time in this parliament, we've passed bill, youth, YIP campus bill, and then we passed another bill about the youth, women development of our women parliamentarians. All were taken under certificate of agency. And then we have done so many contributions in the part of our foundation, and then we made some donation to some people at Some Down. So all this, Mr. Speaker, I believe we can talk about it later. But on a serious note, I must admit that going on to the 6th Parliament, things will be different. I send my best wishes for the success of the 6th Parliament. I hope you can draw from our mistakes, overcome the obstacle in your way, and be ready to deal with the defensive stance that comes with leadership. The journey ahead won't be simple, but keep in mind that in order to gain your people's trust and support, each decision you make needs to be well-reasoned, well-convened, and well-resonated. Mr. Speaker, finally, I extend my gratitude to the founding fathers of the Youth Impact Movement and its subsidiaries, our patrons, members, and all supporters who have believed in us and have provided us with a platform to make a difference. Your continuous support and understanding during our tenure have been invaluable, even in the times when we find ourselves on the defensive. Mr. Speaker, in bringing my remarks to a closure, Mr. Speaker, let us remember the battles fought, the achievement made, and the lessons learned. We may have faced criticism and challenges, but let us not lose sight on the impact we have made and the progress achieved with our constituents. May our collective effort continue to shape our national discourse towards a better future. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and very strong. Long live Youth Impact Parliament, long live Youth Impact Movement and other subsidiaries. May YIP be great. I thank you very much for your attention in presenting the very last remark as a leader of the Minority Caucus as I hand over today. May YIP live long. Thank you.
Members, that was the summary from the minority leader. That was the summary. Honorable members, permit me to acknowledge in our midst Her Royal Majesty. Is it Her Royal Majesty? Yes. Her Royal Majesty Mama Bobby III. Her Royal Majesty, please, you are welcome. Honorable members, let's hear from the majority leader as he gives us his dissolution remarks.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, and the entire House, to do my last address in terms of presenting my dissolution remarks for this August House. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues and esteemed members of Youth Impact Parliament, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Speaker, as we bring the curtain down on the 5th Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament, I stand before you with deep gratitude and humility. Serving as the majority leader of both the 4th and the 5th Parliament has been an immense honor. Your unwavering support, cooperation, and respect have been the pillars that enabled me to effectively and to advance the cause of parliamentary democracy among the youth. Mr. Speaker, together we have demonstrated that young people can engage in governance with seriousness, discipline, and vision. The debate we held, the motions we passed, and the initiative we pursued have all contributed to the strengthening of the voice of youth and also the shaping of the democratic journey. I wish to extend my heartfelt appreciation to each member of the trust you place in me. Leadership is never a solitary. It thrives on the collective commitment of those who believe in the mission. You have been that collective force. For that matter, I remain forever grateful. Mr. Speaker, as we dissolve this 5th Parliament, I urge you, Youth Impact Parliament members, I urge you all to give the same respect, loyalty, and cooperation to the incoming minority and majority leadership. Mr. Speaker, permit me to take that aspect again. As we dissolve today's Parliament, the 5th Parliament, I urge you all to extend the same respect, loyalty, and cooperation to the incoming majority and minority leadership. The continuity of parliamentary democracy among the youth depends on our ability to uphold the dignity of the institutions, regardless of who occupies that parliamentary or leadership position. Let us remember that leadership is transient, but its ideal of democracy, service, and youth empowerment are enduring. May the incoming leaders find in you the spirit of support and respect that you generously give me. And I'm honored for the respect, the support, and the efforts in terms of you supporting me to bring this 4th and then the 5th Parliament to a closure. Let's continue to build the Youth Impact Parliament that inspires, empowers, and transforms generations yet to come. On this note, Mr. Speaker, I thank you for the collective effort once again to continue to advance the cause of youth democracy in this August House. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Majority Leader. After hearing the dissolution remarks from both of the leaders, one thing remains constant, that this House is about to expire. Honorable members, with your indulgence, I would like to give my dissolution remarks. And in doing so, I think it will be proper that I lay down some achievements of the Fifth Parliament. Honorable members, today we are here not only to conclude a parliamentary term, but to celebrate a remarkable chapter in the history of Youth Impact Parliament. I'm here before you with immense gratitude, humility, and pride for the journey we have undertaken together. Leadership is not merely measured by the authority one holds, but the opportunities created for others to serve, grow, and leave an enduring impact in the life of the people. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your speaker throughout this parliamentary year. Under the tenure of the Fifth Parliament, we have remained steadfast in our commitment to parliamentary excellence and institutional consistency. For the first time in our history, the House has sat 13 times, even though we have 12 months in a parliamentary year. Honorable members, this has ensured continuity in our legislative business and strengthening our democratic culture. Our collaboration with the Senate also reached remarkable heights. We successfully held 6 joint sittings with the Senate, fostering stronger institutional cooperation, encouraging meaningful dialogue, and reinforcing the shared vision of building a stronger Youth Impact Parliament. Honorable members, this House leaves a lasting legacy. Together, we debated, refined, and passed 2 landmark pieces of legislation. That is the Forum of Women Parliamentarians Bill and the Youth Impact Parliament Campus Bill. We also proceeded to launch the Ola Campus Club chapter. Honorable members, the bills we passed represent more than legislative achievement. They symbolize our commitment to inclusivity, gender empowerment, youth development, and the expansion of our institutional reach into educational communities. Honorable members, the House expanded the representation to all the 276 constituencies in Ghana. This accomplishment reflects our unwavering belief that every young member, regardless of your geographical location, deserves a voice in leadership, governance, and national discourse. It is a testament to the vision of a truly national youth parliament. Honorable members, Our parliamentary year also marked a historic celebration as we commemorated the 5th anniversary special joint sitting of the House. 5 years of resilience, growth, and service reminded us that institutions become stronger when successive generations build faithfully upon the foundation laid before them. Honorable members, understanding that institutions thrive not only on ideas, but also on sustainable resources, we launched the YIP Chamber Fund. The initiative was established to strengthen the financial capacity of our parliament and ensure that future administration have a stronger foundation on which they build and an avenue for our own. Honorable members, beyond our legislative and parliamentary proceedings, we also recognize the importance of fellowship and networking among members. During my tenure, we organized 2 recreational events. That is the Point and Kill Resort Hangout and the YIP Pool Party. Honorable members, while attendance at both events fell short of my expectation, but one thing remained constant: that creating opportunities to members to build stronger relationships beyond the 4 walls of our chamber. Honorable members, I'm glad to say that I sponsored all the drinks for the Point and Kill Hangout and fully founded the pool party. Honorable members, I believe that investing in our members and strengthening our bonds was worth it. It was worth every sacrifice. I do not mention this for applause or recognition, but rather demonstrate that leadership sometimes requires personal sacrifice for our all collective good. My hope is that the future administration will continue to prioritize member engagement while encouraging greater participation to the events of the House. I wish to express my profound appreciation to every honorable member who contributed to our deliberations, every committee that deliberately carried out their mandates, the clerk and the parliamentary staffs whose dedication ensured the smooth operation of this House, the Senate for their invaluable partnership, and every stakeholder who believed that this vision of Youth Impact Parliament should see the day of light. And to those who agreed with my decision of the House, to those who agreed with my decision in the House and those who challenged them, I thank you all equally. I believe that healthy debate strengthens our democracy and constructive criticism strengthens leadership. Whatever successes this parliament has achieved belong to all of us, and not only me. And any shortcoming remain mine to reflect upon and learn from. To the incoming leadership, I encourage you to build upon this achievement rather than merely preserving them. Institutions advance when each generation adds value to what it inherits, I believe. May you innovate boldly, lead selflessly, and always place the interest of Youth Impact Parliament above your personal ambition. Honorable members, with gratitude to the Almighty God for His grace throughout His parliamentary journey, as a Muslim myself, I say Alhamdulillah. May God bless Youth Impact Parliament, and may God bless the Republic of Ghana. Thank you. Honorable members, we have come to the last item on the order paper, which is adjournment sine die. Honorable Majority Leader, any indication?
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, for me to move motion for the dissolution sine die of this 5th Parliament. Right Honorable Speaker, I, Hubert Agbaxode, the Majority Leader for this 5th Parliament and Youth MP for Akatsi North constituency. It's been an incredible journey for all of us in this 5th Parliament, and I've achieved significant milestones in achieving the goals of this youth impact movement. As we conclude on Parliamentary 10, I believe it is time to adjourn sine die and give way to the next Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament Ghana of Youth Impact Movement. Mr. Speaker, I humbly move that this House, the 5th Parliament of Youth Impact Parliament Ghana of Youth Impact Movement, do stand adjourned sine die and dissolve at exactly 12:40 in the afternoon today, Saturday, August 8, 2026. Mr. Speaker, I thank you.
Honorable Minority Leader.
Thank you very much, the Right Honorable Speaker and the August House, our revered guests for the opportunity. My name still remains Wanda Nicodemus Dzameshie, the Youth MP for the good people of Anlo constituency, the Chair of the Intelligence Committee, and the Minority Leader of this August House. I must say that the 13 sittings that we heard throughout the entire 5th Parliament have provided us the platform for a meaningful discussions, learning, and personal growth. As we adjourn sine die today, I want to commend all my fellow parliamentarians for their commitment, dedication, and enthusiasm in contributing to the success and growth of the 5th Parliament. Mr. Speaker, the House, and our revered guests, I, Wanda Nicodemus Dzameshie, humbly rise, pursuant to Order 52 of the Standing Orders of Youth Impact Parliament, to second the motion that this House, the 5th Parliament of the Youth Impact Parliament of the Youth Impact Movement Ghana, at the Clerk's own time, do stand adjourned sine die, today, Saturday, 8th day of August, 2026. I thank you.
Honorable members, the motion that this Honorable House adjourns sine die has been moved and seconded. I now put the question. All those in favor of the motion, say aye. Aye. Those against, say no. Honorable members, order. All those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion is carried. Honorable members, for the last time, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for the valuable contributions and making the 5th Parliament a success. God bless you all. Honorable members, let me go back to the motion again. All those in favor that the East House stands against it, I say aye. Those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The House stand adjourned and dissolved at 12:45 today, Saturday, 8th of August 2026.
Honourable members, quickly, let's follow the procession outside and take picture with our guest, Her Royal Majesty Mama Bobi III, and then we start the inauguration immediately. Please, just a jiffy. Let's go outside and take picture with our guest, Her Royal Majesty Mama Bobi III, and then we come in and start the inauguration. Thank you very much.